Hello guys, it's Moz and welcome to my review of the Sony Xperia Z3. Now you might remember, you might not, I reviewed the Xperia Z back in 2013, so a lot of time has passed. Have things changed? Let's find out in the review. I absolutely love the feel of this device in my hand. The coldness of the glass is really satisfying to touch, but it does attract fingerprints like crazy, and it is very slippery to hold in your hand. I'm a really big fan of this copper colour, but if this was mine and not a sample, I would whack a case on it ASAP just to stop it constantly moving out of place. The feel of this device is incredibly premium and it certainly looks the part too. Sony have done a great job on sealing the ports and making them flush, but having this dock connector port constantly exposed is something I don't really understand. Surely it could do with being sealed and hidden away as well. The placement of the power button on the mid right hand side took a bit of getting used to, but its position isn't too much of a big deal. But what was a big deal for me is the volume rocker directly below. Not only is it too small, I would have preferred it to be on the left hand side where that bloody dock connector is. It's just awkward. No complaints however with the headphone port location. The 5.2 inch full HD display is quite stunning guys, and it's honestly one of the nicest I've come across. I did a waterproof test in a previous video, I'll link that below. It's certainly splash proof and dust resistant, however when you submerge it, it hasn't really got a chance. The Z3 is running Google Android 4.4 KitKat in its Sony skin, and that didn't really bother me in the slightest. I've always had good experiences with it. Navigating around the phone can be quite quick, and I haven't experienced any significant amount of lag or found any bugs. There are a few exclusive Xperia apps you can use, which are pretty cool, like the Life Log, which will track almost everything you do during the day, and it's a real joy to browse sites and read articles with that big display. Now this particular phone is on the Vodafone network using a 4G plan, and the speeds are really good at around 25 down and 21 up, and it really does make that difference. Gaming on the Z3 was another pleasant experience and one that I would actually highly recommend. No drops in frame rate and games just look fantastic. Obviously having a tight grip on the device is going to help you out because it is a slippery bastard. Also this does have PS4 remote play functionality. Video playback can look extremely nice on the Z3's triluminous screen, and those two front-facing speakers really do make a difference. They're probably not going to match boom sound, but they're pretty damn good for what they are. One of the strongest points of this phone's appeal has to be its camera. You get a lot of features to play with, and while that can be quite overwhelming to some people, it's great for most. The option to record in 4K is there and works effortlessly. Be aware it will chomp away at your memory because of the huge file sizes. I'm really impressed with the Z3's camera. There's a non-removable 3100 mAh battery inside this phone, and I am so impressed by it. Helped in part by the battery stamina mode, I easily got 2 days out of it with light to moderate use. So apart from the Z3's slippery nature and some questionable locations, I really do like this phone. The battery life is excellent, the camera is awesome, especially with all those additional features, and the display is beautiful. But what do you guys think? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. Big thank you to James over at Vodafone for supplying me with the sample. I'll put a link below if you are interested. Thanks for watching, I'll talk to you in the next one.